What's up, guys? Back with another XYZ Shark video, this time doing some combos for you guys. Just some of the basic ones that you would want to know if you're going to start picking up this deck. And also, everything will kind of change depending on what extenders you pull. And also, of course, the interaction that you're taking from your opponent. But hopefully this can get you started in learning the flow of some of the effects. So, we'll go ahead, we'll get started. First combo we're starting off with, simple one card combo off of Buzzsaw Shark. Still a really good normal summon for the deck, and you can generate a lot more advantage off of this card now than you could before Virtue Dragon was released. So shout out to Virtue Dragon for that. But we'll go ahead, we'll start here. So normal summon Buzzsaw Shark, activate effect of Buzzsaw Shark to target itself, special summon a fish with the same level. So we'll go for Surfacing Big Jaws. Overlay on a Bahamut. Effect of Bahamut. Go for Virtue Dragon. Virtue Dragon effect on summon to add us our Virtue Stream from deck to hand. Overlay XYZ Armor Fortress onto the Bahamut and activate effect to detach 2 to search us the Armored Xyz spell and trap and add them to the hand. From here, we'll overlay Crystal Zero and overlay Batman onto the Crystal Zero. Activate effect of Virtue Dragon to detach 1 from a monster we control to add back a fish, sea serpent, or aqua from graveyard. So we'll go for the Surfacing Big Jaws. We'll go ahead and activate the effect of Reincarnation Unveiling Mail to equip it to our Virtue Dragon. That way we can have a spell activated to turn on our effect of Surfacing Big Jaws. Effect of Surfacing Big Jaws to summon and search us from the deck. We'll go for our Xyz Remora. Overlay on top of the Virtue Dragon, we'll go for our Utopic Ray Lancer, discarding a spell or trap. Effective Xyz Remora in the hand to special summon by detaching 2. Go into Bahamut, effective Bahamut to detach. Go for a Toad. Overlay the Baby FO. Using Buzzsaw Shark and Utopic Ray Lancer. We'll go effective Batman to add us back our XYZ Remora from the graveyard. We'll go effective XYZ Remora to detach 2 and then summon 2 from the graveyard. And at this point, the decision tree kind of opens up. You can either summon Abyss Dweller if you're trying to shut off your opponent's graveyard for certain matchups, or you could go for Stealth Kraken if you're going to play more of a control style. You would probably want to play like the Abyss Dweller if you're going against like Fire King or Yubel or something, if you're going to really need to shut off that graveyard. Or if you need to play a control style, you can go for the Kraken instead. If you just want to play around like letting them have too many materials on the board. So for this scenario, we'll just say we're going for Kraken. Set the full armored Xyz and pass in the end phase. Your Reincarnation Unveiling Mail, which was supposed to go to the graveyard, will come back from the graveyard to equip itself to the Toad. You can use it as battle protection for the Toad. And then on your opponent's turn, flip up the full armored Xyz to overlay Utopic FO onto the baby. That's it for the first one card combo. We'll go on to the next one. For the next 2 card combo, we are doing Surfacing Big Jaws and Ready Fusion. Ready Fusion is great in this because we have a really good target for it, being Rare Fish, just a normal level 4 fish, and also on top of that, needing generic spells to turn on the effect of Surfacing Big Jaws. So Ready Fusion and Instant Fusion for an instant inclusion. You can see more of that in my deck profile video. So starting off, we'll activate the effect of Ready Fusion to go ahead summon out our Rare Fish. By paying 1,000, we can now special summon Surfacing Big Jaws from our hand and activate its effect to add us our Buzzsaw Shark from deck to hand. Overlay here for Buzzsaw Shark, effect of Buzzsaw Shark to detach, put out our Toad. Overlay XYZ Armor Fortress onto the Buzzsaw Shark, activate its effect to detach 2 to search out our Armored Xyz spell and trap. Bam, bam. Overlay Crystal Zero, overlay Dark Knight, normal summon Buzzsaw Shark. Go ahead, activate the effect of Buzzsaw Shark, target itself, and special summon another level 4 fish. Go for XYZ Remora. Overlay and a Baja. Effect of Baja to detach. Go for Virtue Dragon. Virtue Dragon on summon. Add the Virtue Stream from deck to hand. We'll go effect of Virtue Dragon to detach off of the Buzzsaw Shark and either add back our XYZ or more or Surfacing Big Jaws for follow-up. But for now, we'll go XYZ or more. Overlay Utopic Ray Lancer on top of the Lavertu Dragon by discarding Reincarnation of Veilmail. Overlay these two for the baby FO. Go effective XYZ or more to detach 2 and summon back 2 fish from the grave. Then from here, we will use the XYZ or more and the Buzzsaw Shark to go for a Dweller. And then we can detach to activate its effect, just to put XYZ or more in the graveyard. Go ahead and go Effect of Dark Knight to add back. Back to XYZ or more to detach. And then from here, we can go for our Kraken. On our opponent's turn, use a full armor to XYZ to go on top of the baby FO, to go for the big FO, and Virtue Stream to pop 1 and popping 2. Abyss Dweller to detach, shut off their graveyard, our non-targeting pop, our non-targeting suck, and also Toad is Toad. I say this all the time, but Toad is Toad. Alright, for the next combo that you're going to probably use a little bit is the Surfacing Big Jaws plus Abyss Shark. So we'll start with the normal summon Surfacing Big Jaws, activate effect to add to our hand. Drake Shark. Activate Drake Shark in the hand to summon it down. Overlay Baja. Baja effect. Detach. Go for Toad. Overlay Fortress onto the Bahamut Shark and activate Fortress effect. Detach 2. Bam. Bam. Overlay Full Armor Crystal 0 onto the XYZ Armor Fortress, and overlay Batman. We'll push it up here. Abyss Shark effect in the hand to summon it down, and also add us our XYZ or more from deck to hand. Go effective XYZ or more to detach 2. Summon 2. Overlay Bahamut. Back to Bahamut, detach your Remora, and go for Virtue Dragon. Back to Virtue Dragon on summon to add us our Virtue Stream from deck to hand. Back to Virtue Dragon, detach from the Bahamut Shark, and add us back from our grave, our Big Jaws, and then overlay for Kraken. Then from here, you're going to want to summon Full Armor Utopic Ray Lancer on top of the Bahamut Shark by discarding our Full Armored XYZ, since we're not going to be able to get it for the Utopic FO. Then you can activate Reincarnation of Veilmail on top of the Toad, and Virtue Stream, set that as well to pop our Lavertu Dragon in the next turn to pop 2 on their field. Battle Protection for Toad. Toad is Toad. Negate their effects if they go to battle, and make them lose 500 attack. Non-target pop off of the Kraken, turn the field into water, and then our non-target suck off of Dark Knight. Alright, for our third and final combo, we're going to show off like our God Hand and see what kind of like our biggest board can look like. This would be like a board that you wouldn't really be able to grind it out. So if you feel confident that you can use all the interactions you need to shut off your opponent's plays, then you could go this route. Or you could play it a little more conservatively and save a little for the crackback. But we're just gonna cook here for a second. So starting off with the normal summon Buzzsaw Shark, effective Buzzsaw Shark to target itself, and summon out a fish with the same level. We'll go for Remora. Overlay, Baja, Baja effect, detach, pull out our Toad. Overlay Fortress, effective Fortress, detach 2, add the spell, and the trap. Effective Unveilmail, equip to the Fortress, and then overlay the Crystal 0, overlay Batman. Effective Big Jaws in the hand to summon and add to the hand, and we add a Drake Shark. Drake Shark effect to summon from the hand. We'll overlay into a Bahamut, effective Bahamut, detach, put our Lavertu on the field. Effect the Lavertu on summon to add us our Virtue Stream. Then from here, we'll go the Virtue Dragon effect to detach a Bahamut Shark and add back our XYZ Remora from the grave. From here, we can also activate Batman effect to add us back an XYZ card, and Reincarnation Unveiling Mail counts. So we'll add the Reincarnation Unveiling Mail back. Overlay Full Armor Utopic Ray Lancer by discarding a spell or trap. Overlay the Baby FO. So from here, we can go effect to XYZ Remora, detach 2, summon out 2. And then from here, we can overlay Dweller onto XYZ Remora and Buzzsaw, and summon our Abyss Shark from our hand, and add to our hand a Mini Ruka. From there, we're going to overlay our Stealth Kraken, set the Virtue Stream, set the Full Armored XYZ, and pass. So, what we can do here is now, on our opponent's turn, of course, we can Full Armored XYZ into the Utopic FO. We also have our Virtue Stream, but when our opponent goes in draw phase, we shotgun the Dweller, and then we can chain Mini Ruka in the hand. When a Water Monster's effect was activated, special summon it from the hand, and this will be our Virtue Stream target. That way we can keep the Abyss Dweller on the field if our opponent is playing like Fiendsmith or something, and they're going to have graveyard effects that they can activate in your next turn. You can hopefully still keep the Abyss Dweller on the field, and probably more so if you're going to be able to use the Virtue Stream effect to banish and protect something. But it is a good way to keep the Abyss Dweller live for your turn 3. Especially against something that will be able to utilize that graveyard for you. And then from here, we end on non-target pop, pop 2, Abyss Dweller, Toad, Toad is Toad, Batman effect to non-target suck from our opponent, and then our Utopic FO monster negate, and possible Snatch Steal. Alright, that's it. From here, it's kind of on you. I'd recommend doing a lot of test hands. The extenders that you get in your hand can kind of play around and mix it up for you. But also, if anybody is willing to do some test games, some duels, please hit me up. Go ahead and leave a comment, follow me on Twitter, and check me out on Twitch. I'm live every Tuesday on the Roll of Threes channel, and I will be live sporadically on my own. But come back for some more videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you want to see me do some test hands. And I will probably be posting a new deck profile coming up pretty soon. Thanks, guys. See you later.